People love playing with me, but hate it when I play back. What goes around comes around.
Listen, I don't have a minute to spare because it's so much. I just want to get right into it. Hi, everybody. Okay, it's just a lot. I don't even know where to begin. Let's just start out by saying that let's wait until more people come in the room. This is a lot to cover. I don't even know if we can cover it all in one day. But anyway, so last night where we left off was that his plane had landed in Antigua, and but he wasn't on the plane. Hold on, guys. We keep getting stuff coming in. But he wasn't on the plane. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. So much.
Yep.
Hold on one second. Anyway, we're being told that the feds know where he is. He was never missing. He tried to do that decoy on his own, which didn't work. And like I told you, the judge that Diddy's getting ready to go in front of has a 98% conviction rate. 98%. You're toast. You're really, really toast. Just before I start reading things and going into specifics, most of his staff at Bad Boy Records have turned on him. They also have gotten immunity deals. There's no way he can get out of this. Like I said yesterday, they went in there looking for the tapes. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, Rodney Jones knows that everything was taped. When he put in his lawsuit and in his paperwork, he also submitted the tapes. Everyone knows that these tapes exist. They can't find the tapes. In my opinion, he has destroyed the tapes. Who wouldn't? When you seen Rodney's lawsuits and you saw that part of the evidence were the tapes, I would destroy the tapes. Anyway, they said after last night, after they were raided, Diddy went back to the home, stayed about 10, 15 minutes, then one at a time, Justin, and then one at a time, King, whose real name is Christian. I don't like calling him King. I'm going to call him Christian. What did they go back to the house for? Just to see what was taken. Whose idea was it to try to throw the feds off? That's dumb. We're not talking about regular police here. We're talking about the feds. He's in trouble. He cannot skip town if he wanted to. He's under surveillance by the feds. Now, TMZ, they're not the feds, put it that way. But their information that they give us is good too. They're just not the feds. All right. What did you want to say, Perry, before we get into all of this?
No, I was just going to say, at this point, I think from leaving yesterday, coming in today, Diddy is in the world of hurt, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I know you say that you think that Diddy got rid of that stuff.
Well, where is it? Where are the tapes?
We don't know yet.
He got rid of them. I will get rid of them.
Okay, right. You would, but you probably wouldn't have did the things he did.
There's just no way in hell I would keep those tapes.
How many SKers out there? They keep photos. They keep videos, probably even body parts of the things they've done. Sick people do sick things. And I understand what you're saying. I mean, that you thinking that you'll get rid of it. If he got 24 hours constant video going all the time, according to Rodney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Constantly being filmed and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sick people like that like to have their little trophies. Okay, well, I know.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, and what you're
We'll
saying
find
makes a
out.
lot of common sense. But I'm just putting myself in his shoes. That's the final nail in the coffin, is those tapes.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten rid of those tapes. Just like we know that the staff is getting immunity deals and people are turning him, he knows too. Because he also was tipped off that they were going to come raid his house. Now, raid my ass. I am burning the tapes. I am in the fireplace or wherever else. You know what I mean? I'm not hanging
Right.
on to them tapes. That's the final nail in the coffin. Anyway, but you are a lot smarter than me. So maybe he does have the tapes.
No, I'm just gonna say this for real. Like, sometime when you have years worth of dirt, you might think of something recently that you did and you try to go back and recover and do it. But if they raided both mansions at the same time, now obviously he was in Miami because that's where they found, seen him at the airport later. What about the stuff that was in the LA mansion? I'm just saying that he could have been tipped off of certain things, but certain things with your phone, you ain't got time to clear your phones, all your computers. I don't think so.
I didn't say all of that evidence. I said he probably got rid of the videotapes that was filming the freak offs. I would get rid of them damn tapes.
He probably got them on his computer and everything else too. I'm thinking.
Anyway, what did you say that they took from the house in LA last night? Oh, phone?
No, they were just basically just taking phones, computers, things like that, so they could try to reset probably video, camera footage and stuff like that. But at the airport, when he was in Miami looking all afraid and shooken outside of customs.
Shooken, yeah.
Shooken. Remember he was right there with at the airport in Miami. TMZ had that footage of him.
Yeah, we seen that last night.
They, according to Rolling Stone, they actually seized his phone.
Okay.
They seized his phone. Now, they didn't stop him from flying out, so we still don't know his whereabouts because him and some more friends was expected to catch another flight to the Caribbean.
So they stopped him cold turkey from fleeing. He's under surveillance now. There's absolutely no way right now, unless he's a damn genius, and I doubt that, that he can leave the country. When the feds follow you, they follow you. Okay, and so if he dreamt about fleeing or attempted like he did yesterday, it's no way it's going to work now. It's a wrap for Diddy. I'm telling you, all they are looking for are those tapes. Those tapes do not exist, if you ask me. Hold on. They keep the party tapes because they use them to blackmail the other folks on them. I mean, I get what you're saying, but once I'm under investigation, or once Rodney submitted the paperwork and a lawsuit was in existence, I would have gotten rid of the tapes. I just would have, but we don't know what he did with the tapes. Anyway, really quickly before we start getting to everything. So the feds have decided to take all of the cases, all of the complaints, all of the witnesses, and combine them into one case. That's the Rodney Jones case, which has the highest and the best conviction rate probably in the damn country. He's going in front of the judge that found Donald Trump guilty, Jen Shaw. Like, this is the best judge, prosecutors, I would say, in the United States.
I don't want to mess up the rest of your stuff that we got lined up, but
my God, I didn't hear you.
I said I ain't trying to skip in line of the stuff you're talking about, but I got
to keep going. Go. You got something that came in. Go ahead.
My God. Look, Sharrell,
Okay, what
My
is it?
goodness. They already signed off on the warrant. Remember you kept asking about this morning?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, I'm not sure yet, but they don't signed off on the warrant, child. And
Okay,
apparently,
so Perry's working with someone that's close to the investigation. The reason we went live is because they have signed off on the warrant. Mm-mm-mm.
they don't signed off on the warrant,
And they know
child.
where he is. So, I mean, did we go too early? We need to be ready.
And apparently they found something. Apparently they found something in the evidence from yesterday that you claim that you think that he took everything out.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm
did
saying?
they? Did they
And
really?
if that wasn't good enough, we knew who had some evidence because that's how she got that 30 million or whatever she got. Cassidy. Cassidy has
Oh,
turned over
oh,
the evidence that she has as well. You hear me?
oh, he's so done. He's so done.
Now,
Yes, we're being told that they signed off on the arrest warrant. So I'm hoping I don't like to kick anybody when they're down. I really don't. But I'm hoping they do it in the next hour so we can get it on tape. Crazy. Derek says videos can be recovered if deleted off a computer. Yeah.
yeah,
Hi,
Sharrell.
Beatrice. I'm with Sharrell. They got rid of those tapes when Cassie got out of there. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
But Perry's getting
Beatrice. I'm
information.
telling y'all, when you have years of shit like that, some
Yeah.
people use that for their pride and joy. That's their trophy case. They ain't have all these freak offs just to have it as a lost memory, right? But
Mhm.
I'm just telling you, they don't found some evidence yesterday. So you and Patrice think that he gonna prove
Beatrice.
everything. Yeah,
Beatrice.
Beatrice, right? I'm just telling you, Sherelle, and then on top of this, right? I'm just saying he going down for this shit, and it's a bad thing. But if he did the shit he did, that's what he deserved, right?
Mhm.
But this other guy has turned over information that used to work with him.
Okay, what's his name?
When I get the name, the name is gonna be coming in a little bit. I was
Okay,
just telling
so
you that part.
let me pull up the documents again. Hold on. Well, first let's go over all the stuff that you found last night. All right. Okay, so what's the name of Jason's? I'm going brain freeze. What is Jason's site? I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, Hollywood Unlocked.
Hollywood Unlocked just reported that they even arrest I wonder if I can say this, the mule. You guys know what a mule is, right? So it's been reported, for a while now, that Diddy has a bad drug problem. And now they have arrested the dealer. So, and this is weird too, because they're going to everybody around him. Have you noticed that, Perry? The
Mhm.
the mule, you arrested the mule for what? Is he gonna testify too?
Well, I mean, didn't they catch him with some weed and some cocoa? Now, either you get arrested or you start talking.
All
You
right,
know how
let me
they do
read
stuff,
this.
Sherelle. And let me be clear on this too, Sherelle. As
Mhm,
far as the
mhm.
warrant has been written up and everything submitted, just waiting on the judge to sign it.
We are waiting, you guys, for the judge to sign off on the warrant. This might be a long video because I don't think it will be 45 minutes, would it? I mean, that would just
Well,
fall into our lap.
yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah.
Anyway, Hollywood Unlocked says more details surrounding Diddy's alleged S trafficking investigation are emerging. According to a new report by Rolling Stone, 25-year-old Brendan Paul was taken into custody on Monday. That's the mule, the plug. What else do they call him? The D dealer, okay?
Uh-huh.
On Monday, around the same time, feds raided P. Diddy's LA and Miami homes in a recent lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Little Rod Jones. Now, remember, you guys, they have combined all of the cases into this one case, all of the witnesses into this one case. I'll pull up the case again. It was very specific. Rodney had videotapes, he had pictures, There's absolutely no way he can get out of this Rodney case. And this is what I want to say too. How many times can a person go to jail? Just once. So I'm glad that they combine the cases instead of dragging this out.
Mhm.
I'm with Perry. He always keeps it real. Child.
Damn right.
Girl. I mean, I don't know. Officers arrested Paul stated that the 25-year-old, he's 25. 25-year-old had contraband inside his personal travel bags, and suspected, what word should I use? White powder was located and tested. Do they have a picture of him? No, they don't. Where was I? Diddy's homes were being raided. As of right now, if it's not clear if this arrest had something to do with the wider investigation into Diddy, or whether he was held at the airport. Paul will reportedly taken to Turner Gulf Night Correction Center in Miami, where he's being held on two $2,500 bonds for two charges: white powder and possession of a controlled substance. Child, they didn't got the damn dealer. This is crazy. This is just insane. Hold on. This is also on Hollywood Unlocked. Let me see if they got a picture. Okay, so he's saying the same things you just said. Federal agents from Homeland Security recently conducted court and authorized searches at two properties owned by P. Diddy. Now, P. Diddy owns how many houses?
I
7?
don't know.
He owns a lot of houses. One in Vegas, one in New York. The two they included yesterday, that's 5. I'm missing some. The search which took place in Los Angeles and Miami were part of a federal trafficking investigation involving the hip hop and liquor mogul. According to sources in law enforcement we spoke with ABC News. During the searches, HIC, Homeland Security agents, seized a number of electronic devices from Diddy's Los Angeles mansion. So those are the computers. You don't think they got them tapes, do you? Electronic?
Well, you know
No.
what? I think they got a lot of shit. You don't. You think Diddy is this mastermind? He might
I'm
be a
just
freak
saying
off.
what I would do. I'm
might
just
be a-
saying what I would do.
I know he might be a freak off specialist, but Sharrell, I'm telling you, he probably had so much stuff he can't hide it all. You know how electronics you can try to erase stuff, but they still can pull it up. I mean,
Why
but
did
I'm
he
saying,
tape this? That is so stupid. Why would he tape the freak
well, I
off?
mean, for one, if you got politicians and stuff like that that's in coming to your freak off and having
TD
fun,
Jakes.
right, right. If you got it on tape when you need a favor, you say, "Hey, Bob, I need this." Oh, well, I can't do this. Well, you remember this tape here?
Well, according to the rumors, Diddy did the same exact thing that Hugh Hefner did. They said Hugh Hefner had tapes of high-powered people
Hmm.
doing all of this. And really, if you think about it, Hugh Hefner kind of lived the same lifestyle as Diddy, because he was bi also, according to the rumors, he was bi and had lots of sex and all the parties and stuff. But they never got Hugh Hefner.
Right. And Sharrell too. Now, like another person I was gonna say, and that's turning evidence on Diddy. It's not really looking good. His old chief of staff, Christina Quoram, is Khorram. She's turning stuff on him, and then you got Lil Rodney turning whatever he got, or
Yeah,
Lil
he
Rod,
is.
whatever they want to call him. Rodney Jones. But when your ex chief of staff is turning shit on you, it's not really looking good.
Well, all of his children are adults, except for and Chance. She has a separate mother. I'm worried
Uh-huh,
about the twins and Love, the one they call Love, the new
uh-huh.
baby. She has a mother too. So, what's going to happen to the twins?
I I don't know. I mean, if they arrest him, do they take all his money? And properties, or his kids should still be very well taken care of, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
I
they'll
mean,
probably go to a family member or something like that. I
I
know
don't know.
Quincy's very close to the twins. Oof, let me keep reading this. The probe is being led by prosecutors from the Southern District of New York. I'm telling you guys, it's a wrap. I keep talking about the Southern District of New York. They have a 98% conviction record. 98. He should just turn himself in. Like, this is not going to work for you. 98%. Got a guilty conviction on Donald Trump. Jen Shaw. How long did Jen Shaw? Do you remember how long she's in prison for?
Was it like 4 or 5 years or something like that she got? It was somewhere like that, I think.
No, she went, I think, a decade.
No, but I think I mean, didn't she plea down or something
Oh,
like
she
that?
coulda, I
Like,
didn't
I
see
mean,
that.
that's what I was thinking. But
Uh, the article finishes to note Mr. Cohn has been accused of various offenses, including R and S trafficking and other forms of, I can't say these words, by 4 women who have filed civil lawsuits against him. Despite these allegations, Combs has vehemently denied any claims of S misconduct. All right, I missed a super chat. Thank you, girl, for becoming a member. Girl 6.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's get down to all the stuff that you got last night. Oh, 50. I just happened to see 50. I can't. 50. He is a child 50. Well, he's been on Diddy's trail for a long time. Also, I wanted to address this before we get into the specifics. Okay, so the Breakfast Club was talking about this. Everybody's talking about this.
Mhm.
And Charlemagne the God, I don't know what he's thinking, is saying that raiding his homes yesterday was unnecessary and it was all dramatic for a show. Okay,
Mhm.
Charlemagne, with all due respect, the feds don't put on a show. They don't care about who's watching and all of that. I think that, do you guys remember when they raided Keefe D's home because they're
Mhm.
looking for something, and then 3 weeks later they arrested him? This wasn't for show. Now, you're assuming that the feds called the news and all of but people are following, for a fact, Charlemagne, that TMZ is following him. So he's a hot, and I don't think that the feds called the cops or the news station, pardon me, and said, meet us up at the mansion. I think it went over some kind of scanner, and that the paparazzis caught wind of it and went over there. That's what I think. But you saying that it was all for show and so unnecessary, I don't think you're correct in that. I just think that, yeah,
I
they're
mean, 'cause
looking for the tapes, Charlemagne. They're looking for the tapes.
a lot of people could see helicopters flying. You know what I'm saying? You really can't hide them. They just
Mhm.
flying, and people are like, "What the hell's going on?" You know. But yeah, no, you're right, Sharrell. Like this, they can act like it's for a show.
It's not a
Why
workshop.
would they have to go through all the dramatics and all that? They go in there to take care of some business.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think before they even before the government spent all that money on going in
Right.
there, they
Mhm.
made sure they had enough reasonable doubt to take their ass in there.
Mhm.
You
And
know, the
we're being
average,
told that they're looking for the tapes, and it all makes sense. Now, Perry thinks the tapes are still in existence. I don't, because
I
I know
think
I
some
would have
kind,
got rid
yeah,
of them.
yeah, video recording, something. I mean, any kind of video, stuff, internet. I mean, stuff on the computer, hard drives. I think
Mhm.
so.
Diane says, as a survivor, you and Perry are bringing awareness and healing. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. That's really sweet. I don't know. I mean, it's just so much. Anyway, okay, so we got that they arrested the dealer, so that's done. And we've heard for a while now that he has this bad drug problem. I don't know where you're gonna get his stuff from today. So let's see. All
He'll
right.
get it. He'll get it in prison too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so not that one. Hold on. My goodness, Perry. Let's talk about the Rolling Stone article that everybody's talking about. Very good, very thorough. So this came out in the middle of the night, Perry?
It could have been last night when it came in. I can't remember exactly what time. It was somewhere around there.
It says Sean Combs Holmes raided as part of the trafficking investigation. Officials descended, upon the rap mogul's Los Angeles and Miami home on Monday, 4 months after singer Cassie accused him of SA and S trafficking. Mm-mm-mm. Officials raided two of Sean Combs' home on Monday, a law enforcement source confirmed to Rolling Stone, as part of a federal trafficking investigation led by Homeland Security. The raid was carried out just 4 months after rap mogul's ex-girlfriend, singer Cassie, accused Combs of trafficking. Helicopters and agents were seen swarming Combs' LA mansion on Monday. Also, they had boats. Remember that? In Miami, they came on boats. Awaiting outside the Homeby. He lived in Homeby Hills. This is the same neighborhood that Hugh Hefner lived in. It's not just for the rich, it's for the uber rich, the very, very rich. Thank you, Spoken Soul. I appreciate it. Thank you. Officials were also present at Combs' Miami residence. Combs was in Florida at the time of the raid, according to NBC News. And officials reported seized his phones before the Bad Boy record execs was scheduled to leave for a trip to the Caribbean. So I think a plan was in place for him to skip town. They got word of that. They stopped him. He sent a decoy plane out that was supposed to go to Cape Verde. They end up stopping in Antigua. Mm-mm-mm. Is this the article you're saying that has so much information?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, keep
It
going.
breaks it down pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. A source tells Rolling Stone 4 Jane Does. This is what your person told you. 4 Jane Does and 1 John Doe already sat for interviews with Southern District of New York. Now, these are victims, right? This is not the staff, right?
Right. I mean, we don't know. We just know that these the numbers, right?
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
it could be anybody. Like the 4 Jane Does. Could one of them actually be Cassie? You know what I'm saying? Even though they're not gonna really.
I'm going to go over the list on the lawsuit. So everybody that was included in the lawsuit, they're offering immunity to. Thank you, Crystal. Someone says it. Hold on. I seen something. Wow. Okay. I'm scared for Cassie, y'all. Think she's being protected. Yeah, she's being protected. For sure. For sure. Also, so there's supposed to be a elder man that's working with Cassie. I think it's someone from the feds. I really do. I think she's protected. I don't think she's in any danger. The only person in danger right now is Diddy, because he's probably, he knows he's about to get arrested.
He got to.
He has to know.
Point. I mean, he looked real nervous outside of customs at the airport, walking that pacing up and down.
But now, so the boys went separately after the raid yesterday. First Justin and then King. Do you think they're with him now?
Probably not. I think once the mansion got raided and they got detained, when one got released, they went. They said once they went back to the property, they didn't stay long. It's almost if they was packing their suitcases and stuff, and they got the hell out.
Oh, why would they go back to the property? There's homes everywhere.
Well, no, I'm saying like if they was there and their suitcases and stuff was there, they probably went back to get their belongings, that whatever they had, then going to the airport or wherever they was going to. I don't know.
This is sad. It says earlier today, Homeland Security investigations, New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available, a Homeland Security investigation spokesman said in a statement. Rolling Stone has contacted Combs for comment. No, they didn't. Did they really? Okay, so now we're getting to something I don't know about. Douglas Wigdor, who represents Cassie and a Jane Doe. Oh, so okay, that's two witnesses that they're representing. Says a statement provided to Rolling Stone. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Whoa, whoa. Attorney Tyrone Blackman, I've heard that name before, who represents two accusers, music producer Rodney Jones and Liz Gardner. Oh my gosh. Liz Gardner was one of the first victims with Aaron Hall. Do you guys remember a victim came out and said that she was a victim of Aaron Hall and Diddy, and this is before he even owned Bad Boy Records?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
You did a videotape on it.
Yeah, and she is adamant it was both Aaron Hall and Diddy that, you know. Thanks, Perry and Sharrell, for the latest news. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Stephanie. Thanks for watching, you guys. They went all the way back. She was one of the first. This happened when Diddy was an intern at Uptown Records, right before Andre Harrell fired him. They are going way back. This is the very beginning. It's about damn time, Rolling Stones said. Sometimes justice delayed is not justice denied, so long as justice ultimately arrived. Jones sued Combs last month for SA harassment and not compensating him for work on the Grammy-nominated The Love album. Gardner filed suit in November, alleging Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns. I can't say that word. I remember this. I followed this case. I did a video about this case. Aaron Hall is a complete nut job. Okay. He's an addict.
Yeah.
He thinks it's he said his grandfather was a pimp. He thinks it's cool to take advantage of women. What kind of sicko is he hanging around? Aaron Hall needs to be arrested too. And who knows, maybe they will. He needs to be arrested. He's a drunk now. And I remember Guy, he's from the singing group Guy, was so good back in the day. And I'm thinking this was the 90s. I can't remember what era Guy was. I think Teddy Riley was also in the group and Aaron's cousin, something like this. But he's disgusting, man. He ended up dating the video vixen, what's her name? Velez. This video vixen who says that he would always put hands on her. He's just a monster. Let me get this. Diddy really thought he was Hugh Hefner. I mean, okay, he lives in the same neighborhood. Who knows with a sick mind? Maybe he got the idea from Hugh, but Hugh Hefner never was forced to be accountable for his actions. You know, Diddy watched them tapes. One last time. Y'all are messy.
Let me tell you, Sharrell, people, I mean, like those psychos like that don't. And most of the time, it leads to their demise.
Okay, Perry is frozen. What he was saying was, eventually, when you do these dirty deeds.
Phrase?
Perry, start all over. You faded out. Start all over.
Oh, no. I was saying, it's crazy, like with Diddy, with the tapes and all the, you know, things that get him off that he could have kept. Most SKers, you know what I mean, right? Keep memorabilia. It could be photos, body parts, rings, jewelry, just something. It's like their prize collection. And most of the time it leads to their demise. Because most of those people, if they would have got rid of the stuff, probably would have never got caught. And I think the same thing gonna happen with Diddy. It's all catching up. And the FBI got plenty of stuff to go off of. The allegations from Cassie. Then you got Lil Rod, right? All these
Tapes.
allegations. Yeah, I'm saying, but all this stuff they saying and their suits and stuff lead you into like a certain direction to look for these things, like videotapes, this underage girls. I mean, all this different stuff. It just give you room to just try to question people and to basically dig more information up.
So the one girl who claims that she was underage, she was 17 at the time. This is also before Diddy became the owner of Bad Boy Records. They are forcing her to say her name. So I don't know why, but they're doing that. Let me keep going. The Southern District of New York is one of the most prestigious, okay, they're even saying it, in the country. If they're bringing a case against him, Diddy has a lot to worry about. Former federal prosecutor Naima Rahami tells Rolling Stone he is in a world of hurt right now. He can't run. They didn't found you. You're under surveillance. You can't destroy any evidence now. Right now, during this time while they're watching you, I still feel that you destroy some of the evidence. Perry doesn't, but Perry has a point. It's so much evidence. Can you get it all? This has been going on for decades. R&B singer Cassie filed a bombshell complaint against Combs on November 16th, alleging he subject her to hitting, and I have to watch my words, you guys, trafficking and other more serious things. The same thing, you guys know. In her 35-page filing that stated with a brick red triggering warning, we've seen those paperwork. Cassie claims Combs, put hands on her. Okay. Cassie claimed, oh wow, she goes into detail about putting hands on her. I'm skipping that part. 1 week later, as New York's Adult Survivors Act was set to expire, 2 more women stepped forward on Thanksgiving Day with similar disturbing claims against Combs. And let me tell you something, guys. It's gotta be bad when I can't even say it because the YouTube voice censors will pick up on it. It's bad. I don't know why you would treat somebody that way that you claim you love. It's bad. Hold on, we got another one. I knew I would be getting company, says R. Kelly. We're laughing, but I think this is worse than R. Kelly. I think it's worse because, well, no, they're both bad.
It could be if all the alleged things that people think Diddy did, like people going bye-bye. I don't think R. Kelly had that problem.
Yeah.
He just had the problem inside the bedrooms and all that crazy stuff.
Now, don't forget, you guys, people are saying, and I'm talking about detectives, are saying that Diddy is responsible for unaliving Tupac and the whole Biggie thing. They're also saying that he had something to do with Kim Porter's death. I wondered, I never pulled up that guy's picture. Let me see if I can find it one more time.
And he might, I would just say this, and P. Diddy might get away with those, allegations. But if any of, well, I'm pretty sure these charges coming down with this trafficking and stuff like that, it's gonna hurt, right? Like, even though he don't get maybe charged for them other, allegations of taking people off the earth. if he get this, he's 54 years old. And most of these charges, I think when that S trafficking, it's like 25 years per case. And I read an article too last night, and they were just saying why, like they could have enough stuff already just to get him on S trafficking, but they want to get him under child.
Oh, and that's really bad.
Because they saying that it's hard to prove. It's harder to prove that an adult was forced to do something, but when it's involved a kid or a child, underage, it don't matter. As long as you got footage of the act or whatever, that's it. That's a wrap.
I'm going to finish reading the other article in a minute. I just wanted to talk about Kim Porter for a minute because I also believe that Diddy unalived her. This is the original coroner. His name was Ed Winters. He had been a coroner for over 20 years. His original ruling was that Kim was poisoned. And he got down to the science. He said exactly what kind of poison. For some reason, he reported this back to Diddy first. Diddy was not next of kin, so I don't know why they reported it to Diddy. The next day, he gets fired. He goes to a judge, begging and pleading for the judge to reopen the case. While he's talking to a judge, they bring on another coroner who said that Kim passed away from a pneumonia. I believe they said lumbar pneumonia, and he wouldn't stop. Ed kept asking judges to reopen the case. Then he presented the judge his evidence. The judge granted that the case can be reopened. A couple days later, he is no longer with us. He was found unalived, supposedly from a heart attack. Now, if it's bad timing, it's bad timing, but I don't feel it's bad timing. I feel that he was going to reveal what actually happened to Kim, and it's not a coincidence, in my opinion, that he was unalived a couple days later. Also, they're saying that Kimora Lee Simmons knows and feels that Kim was unalived, but very scared to come forward, and I get it. I wouldn't come forward either. I'll be sure when he found out that she had passed away, his emotions were so overwhelming that he tweeted about it, or it was actually Instagram, talked about, no, she didn't die. She was unalived. Then he went and told his son, Quincy, who Diddy has raised as his own, and they said that Quincy begged I'll be sure, because he calls both of them dad, to leave this alone.
Yep.
I don't know. They're saying as a result of his conflicted feelings, Quincy has been experiencing deep depression, and they said he misses his mom as if it happened yesterday. They said he is still in deep mourning. This is bad. What were you going to say, Perry?
Oh, no, I was going to say, with this coroner, I remember you did this. Now, he was the original one, and he said poison.
He said poison.
And then, when you got money flying around, allegedly, he got fired, didn't he?
Yeah, he got fired.
Replaced him. Then the other one came back and said something different.
Pneumonia.
But Ed Winters kept fighting it and was taking it to another court. And all of a sudden, just before the tell-all come out or before somebody go to court, he went bye-bye, right? Yeah.
That's not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence, if you ask me. But and we're just talking about the trafficking stuff. No one's talking about all the people that come up unalived around Diddy. And in the report, they even said that he pow-powed one of Justin's friends. Was it Justin?
Yeah.
And you guys don't forget when he beat up Justin's UCLA football coach and hit him with a kettlebell. So you guys know those big, thick balls with the little arm, and you use them for exercise?
Yeah.
It's a weight. You hit somebody in the head with a weight, because they took your son off the field. Something is wrong with your ass. Really wrong. Just wanted to, they haven't even touched that stuff yet. And he needs to be held accountable for that stuff. He needs to be held accountable for Tupac. Tupac was 25. He was young. I can't remember.
He was young. I know that.
Because you're jealous of him. That's why I think he unalived Tupac, because he was jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think back, we were young during this time. Tupac was bigger than...
Yeah.
He was bigger than Jay-Z. Tupac was everything back in the day. I don't know why he was so huge, but he was huge.
Biggie and Tupac had surpassed Diddy as far as rap. And I think he always seeking attention.
Diddy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remember, like, it could be not Tupac, but Biggie out there singing a song or whoever. Then here he come out there dancing. All the camera he was the main artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that could be why he acted the way he is now, Sharrell, like just attention and him having this power to force somebody to do this, to do that, besides his weird fetishes. It could be a reason, like a base reason.
I believe Tupac passed away in 96. Harry, how long ago was that? Like,
that would have been 28 years, but I can't. Yeah,
he's been rotten since day one, because what him and Aaron Hall did, he was an intern at Uptown Records. He wasn't even a mogul yet, and he still had this disgusting behavior. Something's wrong. And somebody said that his father, now this is what I heard from someone in the chat. His father was a street guy that had ties to Frank Lucas. You guys remember the American Gangster? Remember Albie Shore almost left us after speaking out? Oh my God, Michelle, I forgot all about that. Oh my goodness. You are so right. Plus, Kim and everyone who hinted they were writing a book suddenly left the world. It's true. But I forgot about LB Shore. Oh my God, Perry, I need you to call this person. I'm going to send you the number and ask them, would they come and drop in on the show really quick? Hold on a second.
Yep. That is crazy.
Wait, hold on. It's on this phone. I have a lot of phones. I don't know why. And the phone is dead. Damn. It's going to be a minute. I need you to get somebody that was there on the phone, but my phone is dead. Let me see if it's on this phone. Hold on one second, guys. I do apologize.
Yeah, but I would say this. I mean, why she look for that? I mean, time is ticking for Diddy, I think. Tick tock, it's ticking. And I don't think his money can save him from this. I think that's going to be a wrap very soon.
Hold on, guys. I got somebody who will if you need me to do it, because this person only picks up phone calls that from a recognized number, I'll do it, but just try. I just sent you the thing.
Okay.
All right. Let me finish reading this while Perry goes off camera for a minute. All right. R&B singer Cassie filed a bombshell complaint against Combs on November 16th, alleging he subjected her to, I talked about all that. Very, very, he put his hands on her very, very bad. 1 week later, as New York's Adult Survivors Act was set to expire, two more stepped forward on Thanksgiving Day with similar disturbing claims against Combs. The second accuser, hold on, sir. Hold on, guys. So what's going on is Perry's working with somebody that is giving us information. Hopefully It'll be soon. The person that told Perry that a arrest warrant was issued and they're waiting for a judge to sign off on it. So I don't know how long that takes, but hopefully it's within the hour. Where was I? The second accuser alleged Combs drugged and SA'd her when she was at Syracuse University in 1991. Now, this is the woman that was 17 at the time. She filed a lawsuit. She filed it under Jane Doe. A judge said that she had to come forward and reveal her real name, but I haven't got wind of her real name yet. But this is probably worse than the one with Aaron Hall because she was underage. A woman claimed Combs filmed the incident. Oh, that's right. Let me tell you, they're saying that he filmed it and then he showed people that worked at Uptown Records. What the hell is wrong with Diddy? What is wrong with him? The woman claimed Combs filmed the incident and showed the video to others in an act described as Revenge Pete. Though through a rep, Combs denied the allegations. This last-minute lawsuit is an example of how a well-intended law can be turned on its head. This 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Oh, the nerve. Can you imagine if you were taken advantage of and then they call you a liar? Child, don't get me in my victims mode. Mr. Combs never SA'd her, and she implicates companies that did not exist. This is purely a money grab and nothing more. The third lawsuit from Gardner, who said in the suit that she was 16 years old at the time of this is the Aaron Hall thing. She's saying that she was 16 at the time. Now, I didn't know that part. This is the one with Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall is a weirdo. Aaron Hall goes on the radio a couple months ago and talks about how if he wants something from a woman, he'll just take it. And all his friends know he'll take it because they watched him. He said this on the radio. Well, no, on a podcast where he was being interviewed by Don, what's the old pimp's name? Bishop Don Juan, something like that. A nut job. The third lawsuit, hold on. Diddy tried to get the Jane Doe anonymity revoked. Oh, thank goodness he lost, child. Okay, where was I? She further claimed that a day later, Combs turned irate and began putting hands on her. And yeah, I can't even describe that. Never mind. He roughed her up. I'll put it that way. These are fabricated claims falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute, a Combs spokesman said of Gardner's lawsuit. This is nothing but a money grab, child. Earlier in December, a fourth accuser alleges former Bad Boy president Harve Pierre and a third man all did it at one time when she was 17 years old. Okay, so all of these women were underage at the time that this happened. He's in trouble. Combs has denied any wrongdoings. Of course he did. Still, he stepped down from chairman of his Revolt TV Media last year as more than a dozen companies fled his e-commerce platform. In January, liquor giant Diageo cut him loose in a private settlement under which Combs will no longer be a joint party of the tequila and brand De Leon or have any ties to Ciroc vodka. Child, they can't do it fast enough. Now, let me read these I missed. Okay, I read that one. Tupac and Biggie had made up and was leaving Bad Boys to start their own company. That I've heard that. I've heard that. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, you guys. And then I have another phone. Just try those two first. I heard that. I really have heard that. Mm-mm-mm. Why these old rich men think they can continue to take advantage of women and nothing will happen to them? I.e. Trump, Russell, Diddy, R. Kelly, Epstein, Weinstein, TD Jakes. Child, you did not include TD Jakes. He got to be on the list, okay? We got to put TD Jakes on the list. You know, he alleged taking people's children, his daughter. All right, so that's one. This is just a mess. So what I'm trying to do is thoroughly inform you guys of everything. So when the arrest goes down, we know what's up. Oh yeah, did you guys hear that they try to pull Prince Harry's name into this? Perry told me about this earlier. It says that Prince Harry is named in a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy Combs. I did not know this. Let's see. Harry is dragged into the bombshell $30 million lawsuit against Diddy. Producer suing rapper over trafficking parties. Says star access to the Duke of Sussex and other celebrities boosted his legitimacy as his mansions are raided. Oh, they're just saying that, well, he was at a party. There is William right behind him. Nah. I think he was a regular party. Yeah, this is just a regular party. Prince Harry's name appears in court documents related to the 30 million lawsuit, claiming that Sean Diddy Combs takes advantage of men and women. Can be revealed today. Record producer Rodney Little Rod Jones filed the bombshell lawsuit against Diddy and claims that his affiliation to the Duke of Sussex and other stars gave him and his associate legitimacy. Well, I would say so. I would think that if you've got Prince Harry and Prince William at a party, that maybe nothing bad is going to go on. But it did when they left. The court documents filed in the U.S. last month do not suggest any wrongdoing on Prince Harry's part. He is not a defendant and is named once in the 73-page document. Wow. And if I think about it, you guys, Diddy knew everybody. Diddy knows everybody. And one time, do you guys remember that Trump was his friend and used to go to the parties in the Hamptons? He knows everybody. Child, a mess. Okay, so we've got this one. Diddy's phone seized. I got that one. 50 Cent is he's a mess. 50 Cent is a mess. So let's see. A mess. Okay. So they don't know where Sean and Justin are. I mean, King and Justin are in separate places right now. Why would he go home to his mother? His mother's name is Misa. Okay. I don't know where my phone is. It's ringing, the third phone. I wonder if, guys, remember Misa was upset when Justin was arrested for DUI, and she came out and said, something's wrong with Diddy. Something's been wrong with Diddy for years, and no one's saying anything. My question to Misa is, because Misa has a boyfriend, or he might even be her husband right now, but he paid her rent for years. Justin was way over 18 when he would help her out financially. I want to know, when did she realize something was wrong with Diddy? And why didn't she say anything? And why didn't she take her son? Was her son old enough to do what he wanted to do anyway? Because they're saying that Justin is just as bad as Diddy as far as relationships and taking things from women, stuff like that. They're saying that King, whose real name is Christian, is very, very arrogant. Little Rod's filing was amended this month. Yes, that's what I was waiting for Perry to come and talk about. Ethiopia is supposed to be someone that's high up on his staff. Can't remember what her title is. Diddy's chief of staff has agreed to talk. We already got that. Another YouTuber showed the court papers. We've got the court papers. I'm waiting for Perry to come back. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Everybody's turning on him. Everybody that was listed in the lawsuit. Let me see if I can pull that up before Perry gets. They're offering plea deals. And Ethiopia is on that list. I have an unredacted copy. I'm sure it's okay. Make sure no phone numbers. I'll show the top page.
No luck so far, Sharrell.
No?
I don't know what's going on. But hell, your
All
batteries.
right. Huh?
Hey, your battery's in the red.
Yeah, can you bring me my phones back?
Yeah, I am. Be back.
Okay, so they're saying that they're offering plea deals to everybody that is listed as a defendant. So there's no. Would they give Justin a plea deal? No, that's never gonna happen. Ethiopia, what's that? Okay, I'll wait for you to come back to talk about this. Love Records. I'll wait for you. Go ahead. Ethiopia. I can't even pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. I'll wait. Okay. Perry wants to talk about this, and he told me to go over to my IG.
Yeah, because remember I sent you this email, and she's trying to negotiate through her attorney to turn evidence on P. Diddy. It wasn't all the ones on the list.
So you sent me something about Nicki Minaj's husband. Okay, I got that.
Let me see.
Oh my God, you were up all night.
Yeah.
Can you send it to me again?
I got to try to find it. But they also got a picture of the mule.
Can you send that? It's on TMZ right now. Let me head over there.
Yeah,
let's look at the
let me see.
Let's look at this. Hold on. I don't know. I'm petty. I just want to look to see who the mule was. Okay, so let's go down TMZ. It says Diddy lets go of Revolt TV. That was a while back. Still black owned, mysterious mystery buyer. Not Jay-Z, is it? Diddy's no longer associated with Revolt in any kind of form or fashion. The company he started in 2013 because it's now completely under new ownership, TMZ has learned. I want to see the picture. That's the mule?
Yep.
This is a joke. He looks 10. He looks 10 years old. It says Diddy alleged mule, as described in a recent lawsuit, was arrested Monday while Diddy and his crew were stopped by federal agents, TMZ confirmed. According to the affidavit obtained by TMZ, 25-year-old Brendan Paul was booked on 2 separate charges after the feds intercepted Diddy's plane at Opa Laka, which is where what is her name? Carisha's from. That's really weird. Opalaka Airport in Miami, namely one count of possession of suspected white powder and another of possession of suspected marijuana candy, both which are felonies. Marijuana candy is a felony in Florida. Child, don't move to Florida. They done took out Black History Month. They doing everything. In the paperwork, officers claim that while they were working on conjunction with Homeland Security and Customs and Border Protection personnel, they came across what they described as the suspected things in Paul's travel bag, which they also say he claimed. Well, what kind of dealer does that? That's a dumb dealer. Like what? Like child. Anyway, he looks like a kid to me. And you know how they are. Your one dealer gets locked up, here comes another one. So I bet you Diddy high right now. That is so bad. That is so bad. Someone says, do you think he was a spy? Could have been. Yeah, could have been, right, Perry?
Well,
he could have been.
No, yeah, I mean, he could have been, but I think he was just a dealer.
Someone said, girl, it's not Florida, it's DeSantis. It is DeSantis, but child, I can't come visit. I can't. In Florida, I love Miami. It's a great place. Great. I hope he loses. DeSantis is messed up Florida. All right. What you got next?
I mean, for some reason, that link is disappearing. I'm not sure if they took it down. The one I was telling you about the.
I know, because I clicked on it when you were on the phone, and it was no longer there. So tell us what the article said. That's crazy.
Well, basically, let me see. It was basically that one of his CEOs from Motown Records. Huh? I mean, when I click on it, it disappears.
Why would they take the article down?
Keep going. Know. It's basically saying that she's willing to testify against Diddy for being. Oh, the one chick is on that court paper that you got the documents for, Lil Rod. Mm-hmm. She's one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ethiopia or something like that, what her name is. But
Ethiopia, I can't pronounce the last name.
So she's willing to, it was like a letter from her attorney going to the judge saying that she would testify and she have a lot to say to get immunity. So all this stuff is just trickling downhill because really,
I'm ahead of
all these other people. They want Diddy, and these people are starting to quack like ducks. You know.
Nikki says she's also willing to testify. I'm heading over to the court, see if I can pull some papers. This child, they got people turning state's evidence on you, and I would too. With all due respect, child, I will turn state's evidence on your ass because you done went too far and no sense of me going down with you.
So I guess his mule bond was $2,500. I'm sure he probably out.
2,500 2 times, so $5,000. That's not a lot.
Yeah, he probably out.
Any word from your?
Nothing yet. I'm checking now. Nope. Let me see. Let me see what else we got new that might be out there. Give me a second.
I hear that Cassie is still in therapy and she suffers from PTSD. I hear it's really, really bad. Also, they said that she experienced memory loss from overtaking some drugs. Now, I don't know what drugs can cause you to have memory loss, but that's bad. That's bad. I feel bad for all the women, all the women. And I don't understand why Aaron Hall's ass is not arrested. I really don't. I was trying to bring somebody on that could tell us more about Aaron Hall, but they're not picking up.
Yeah, I'm still trying.
You still
No
trying?
answer yet.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
still
there's
no
way
answer.
more paperwork filed. My goodness. Which one do I want to talk about? Okay. Okay, there's a lot more paperwork. I don't have it redacted. Yeah, he's toast. Court of Appeals. Child. I don't have it redacted. I want to redact it because I don't want to get in trouble for anything. This is a mess. So what do you think, Perry? Are they going to arrest him within the next? So stay on. You think they're going to stay? Let's stay on.
Yeah. I'm not sure when. They was waiting on the judge to sign it.
Oh, they're
because
waiting
I'm
on the
sure they
judge.
know where he at. You know, I'm sure they know where he's at, but
so don't forget, guys, we are waiting for the arrest. There has been a warrant out for his arrest. They're waiting for the judge to sign it off. This might be a little bit.
Yeah, it might be.
Because then you got to get everybody together.
Yep.
Someone said, I didn't know Aaron Hall was still around. He's around, and he is a hot, drunk mess. He's really disgusting, to be quite honest. And Aaron Hall, let's remember, for everybody that's under 40, Aaron Hall had the voice of an angel. He was very famous at the time and threw it all away. He claims because he wanted to be a pimp. Something is wrong with him. Crazy thing, all this stuff began going on, not just Diddy. It's all catching up, and they will be exposed. They're saying who said that 2024 is the year of exposure? Who was Aaron Hall? Aaron Hall is a old 90s singer. He was with a singing group called Guy, and he got the big head. He's also, according to the lawsuit, was one of the person that he and Diddy took advantage of a woman in the worst way. You know what I'm talking about. And he should be in jail too. It was Cat who said that. Cat Williams said, year 2024. He said it on Club Shay Shay. So what me and Perry doing right now is literally, we got an advance notice that the arrest warrant was issued. We're waiting for it to get signed off by the judge. Then we got to wait for them to get shit together, right, Perry? Or do you think it'll be fast after that?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm sure once they get it, I mean, they should know where he's at.
Y'all don't know who Aaron Hall is? Let me bring up an old picture. I can't. Well, because it was a long time ago. I'm showing my age. He was real popular. He was in a singing group with Teddy Riley. He's just disgusting. He is disgusting. It was on Vlad TV. This is the interview which he talked about taking advantage of a woman. It was the damnedest thing.
He with Guy? He was with Guy.
Yeah, he was with Guy.
Okay.
Here's a picture of him. This is the interview. I can't play it because he's cussing every few minutes. It's on Vlad TV, you guys. Cussing every 5 minutes.
Act like an old pimp, yeah.
Talking about how his grandfather was a pimp, but his dad turned to the church. He skipped over his dad. Now he want to be a pimp too. This is just a mess. Here's the old. Oh, look how they look now. the old singing group. So that's Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall, and then the cousin. I can't remember the cousin name. This is when they were younger. Teddy Riley's always been a nice looking man. Y'all don't remember he sung the song, "Let's chill, let's settle down." Remember that song?
Yep. I just love that song.
Okay, so we've been on an hour. You want to stay
Yeah.
on and let's just see, because I'm all ready to go.
Yeah. I'm searching now to just see. There's still no words yet, but it should be coming.
Aaron Hall's brother, not his cousin. Okay. Thank you, Tanette.
Be coming.
Oh, yeah, you guys are saying that's the brother.
And then you see how they just tossed Prince Harry into it, but he ain't got shit to do with all that, you know.
I remember this, Eric. Yep. In this Vlad TV, I can't play the interview because I don't have it edited out. But he talked about taking advantage of women. And he was was it Bishop Don Juan was there. Do you guys remember let me pull up Bishop Don Juan. This is a mess. Bishop Don Juan was there. And he was cheering Aaron on because he loved to hear about men taking advantage of women. This is disgusting. What a dummy. And I thought they're going to arrest him, but he ain't been arrested yet. Y'all know who Bishop Don Juan is. Is he still a pimp? Bishop Don Juan used to be a pimp in Chicago, and he might still be a pimp. He makes a fool of himself every time he goes somewhere because he walk around town looking like Bishop Whitehead. He looks like Bishop Whitehead. He wears these stupid ass suits, these dumb ass hats, jewelry, and he walks around with the pimp cup. He's disgusting. And you would think it's for a show, but no, he's a real pimp. Now, I don't know if he's retired yet because he's kind of old now. He does have he goes on podcasts every now and then, his own podcast. What kind of pimp has a podcast? He just looks a mess. A mess. Look at him. He looks like a clown. And what makes him worse is he's pimp. He takes advantage of women.
He's a social media pimp now, I guess.
No, he's a real pimp out of
Chicago. I know.
He might be retired.
I know. I mean, with the podcast, he's trying to.
And all of these rappers try to give him respect. Like he's friends with Snoop Dogg, and like, what is wrong with them? Yeah, a lot of rappers follow him. Flavor Flav, child. It's just they are idolizing this idiot. He is an idiot. Look at him in that pink suit jacket. He's a clown, a real clown. All right, Perry. Should we just you want to stay on? Pimps don't. Okay, I guess he's on the phone again.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, cause still no call back from that yet. Damn, it should be coming, but I don't know when it's gonna come.
R. Kelly stole Aaron's style. Did he really?
That's the problem.
That's disgusting. I mean, they treat him like he a damn god. Bishop Don Juan is disgusting. Oh, he went on No Jumper. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. A mess. This is just a mess. Someone said, pimps don't retire. They don't. Off of 400 and 1K, they retire off the. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Look at his car. Is that Flavor Flav? Is that Flavor Flav? No, that's Don Juan. That's Don Juan, though.
He's just missing it. Yeah.
He looks like a clown. Look at that green car. He's a mess. He just really thoroughly disgusts me. Anyway, so we're waiting. Let's just see. Because we could be ready to go. And do you think they'll call you before when they're over?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, because I don't see anything right now.
Here's where this is going. Notice only bloggers are talking about this, and 50 Cent, of course. How many he got on tapes from those parties? TD Jakes. I have a feeling TJ Lori Harvey. You think Lori Harvey's on the tapes? Yeah, why not?
Probably so.
Said Perry, play my "Oh My God" sound, child. All right, I'm gonna go. Here's where this is going. Oh, I just read that. Thank you, Michelle. And that is so true. All right, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I like to be on here talking. I done ran out of stuff to say. I done gave you everything. Did we miss anything? What I'm gonna try to do is come back with a guess. But we are on call. We are waiting any minute. Perry has been told this information by somebody very involved in the case. They told us to go on and announce that the arrest warrant was issued, and they're waiting for the judge to sign it off. Drop the link. You want to take some calls?
Oh, you can.
Okay. Because I am waiting, child. I got my stuff ready. I'm ready to go.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna check something.
Here, can you still get in touch? Try to get in touch with that person too, please. Okay, I guess he's busy. I'm gonna pin this. Oh my God! No. I just said, can you try to get in touch with that person? Okay, thank you. Okay, this chat is going so fast. I done lost the link. Let me try it one more time. Okay, here we go. I remember that song. Tonight. Yeah, I used to love the Guy album. I just played it back to back to back. Our clocking. Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Okay. They need to kneel eyes on Diddy's crazy. Okay. He might try and unalive himself. Now, okay, so somebody had brought this up in the chat yesterday. This is very well, in my opinion, a possibility. He has no out. He can't even skip town. He should be on watch. They are watching him, but he might try that. He might try it. So listen, you guys, I just seen something in here about Sloan somebody. Wait, hold on. Let me find it. So you guys have been talking about this psychic named Sloan somebody. Sloan somebody. I tried to pull up the message, but it just was going too fast. So I finally went to her channel. She absolutely did recall, said that this was going to happen. I believe she said this back in December. You guys, so Sloan Bella, that's it. Y'all done got me hooked on her because of her accuracy. So I don't really believe in psychics, but I do believe that everybody has psychic powers, and some people are better at theirs than others, because psychics have solved cases before. So I usually don't like any psychic that I see on YouTube. She's the first one. I really like her. I went down a rabbit hole. I was just watching all of her stuff last night, and she was very, very accurate, very accurate. So I'm not even into, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in psychics, but I know some people are real psychics, and she's one of them. You guys don't believe her? I believe her. And I believe her because the stuff that she said was on point. Now, I don't believe any other ones, just her on social media. And then I have a favorite one that works with the police. Child, yes. And when she dated, was it Justin, or was it Christian? Justin. It was Justin. She dated Justin, then dated the dad. Then dated P. Diddy. Steve Harvey said nothing. Steve Harvey said nothing. Marjorie said nothing. You let your daughter go from son to daddy? Girl, I can't with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's just too much. I believe the people who has been spoke out about Diddy. Me too. What? Don Juan is a preacher now. Kendra, don't be playing with me. Don't be playing with me. What kind of preacher? After all the shit he done did? Let me look this up. Hold on, y'all. Cause I can't. Oh my God, it's true. What kind of preacher? I can't. Oh my God. Thank you, Kendra. I cannot. Oh my God. Yeah, I heard about that. We talked about that, child. He's going down. Somebody said, I can't click on it. I lost it. Did Steve sell Diddy his daughter? I don't know, but he gave his blessing. They would go out and hang out together and everything. Well, that is the career path for a lot of preachers. Child, he is a preacher. Kendra, I thought you was joking. Girl. God forgave him too. I'm sure he did. Sloan Bella. Sloan Bella, only psychic that I trust on YouTube. The money was low with pimping, so he turned to preaching. Y'all just clowning now. You never know. You never know. Delaware is conducting its press conference right now. Let me go look. Hold on, guys.
So the man went to preaching, huh, Sharrell?
Yeah, they're saying that Delaware is on live right now. Let me see.
Oh. I guess he figured he could make more from the altar than he can off the corners. Let me see.
It says live, but I don't see it. Can you send that link to Perry? The person that told me.
Perry Sanders 007 on IG.
Let's see. I found it. Hold on, let me see.
And then I say real quick, too, prayers out to the people in Baltimore off that bridge that collapsed when that container ship hit it this morning. Let's see.
Data recorder to investigating this. It will be critical. It's a critical piece of our investigation, which is why we have a recorders team here.
Have you been able to investigate or figure out why this ship did not immediately?
Oh, they're talking about the ship. The bridge.
They were on course to collide with this bridge.
And that will be the question is on dropping anchor and whether they did or did not, and the timing on that. Again, that'll be part of our investigation and part of our timeline. I can provide you more information on that in the coming days, but not today.
About what, and I just wanted to check, do you have any information on the crew that was on board, their nationality? Were there 22 Indians on board? Apparently there's a report that says there were 22 Indians who were on board.
The question is who was on board the vessel and nationalities. I've heard conflicting information on that.
All right, listen, I'm going to get off. I gotta. I really trying to plan the afternoon show, but you guys, we're on call, and we are waiting for Diddy to be arrested.
Yep.
In the meantime, I got a couple people that I want to bring on the show that's kind of close to the situation. Also, Perry, give them if you guys have any information, send it to Perry's IG. What's your IG?
It's Perry Sanders 007.
Okay, so we'll be back and we're on call. And the minute it goes down, we're coming back. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully we can have some people on that.
Right.
There. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you. Thank you, Kendra, for letting me know about Bishop Don Juan. so crazy. We'll see you guys later. We're on call. Remember, we can go live at any minute. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now.
Yeah.